Will Alberta vote to leave? The referendum battle explained. Alright, let's break down. What's going on in Alberta right now? The Republican Party of Alberta just made a bold move. They're calling on the Premier to skip the usual petition process and put a binding referendum on Alberta's independence straight onto the ballot. No waiting, no collecting signatures, just a straight-up vote for all Albertans. Albertans deserve clarity on their future, and delaying this decision only deepens the challenges we face. The Republican Party says federal mismanagement has led to deficits, debt, and an increased cost of living. They suggest if the current provincial government does not act, Albertans will replace it with one that will. Ballooning deficits, rising debt, cost of living shooting up, they're blaming mismanagement in Ottawa. Here's the twist. Premier Danielle Smith isn't having it. She told reporters in Calgary her government won't put an independence question forward. We're not putting forward a question on the issue of independence, we are putting forward questions on how we can be a bit more like Quebec. Should we collect our own taxes? Should we have more control over our own immigration system? Should we put the question of an Alberta pension plan to the people? Moves that mimic Quebec but stop short of secession. But it's not one-sided. The Alberta Prosperity Project wants a referendum on leaving Canada. That question is now tied up in court. A judge is reviewing whether it fits within the Constitution and whether it respects treaty rights. A ruling is expected before the end of this year. Meantime, a competing referendum is gaining momentum, with more than 40 in-person locations accepting signatures on Tuesday alone. More people are stepping up, some for staying in Canada, others for striking out on their own. Where does this leave Alberta? The province is at a crossroads, between those seeking more autonomy within Canada and those demanding a straight independence vote now. One thing's clear. The conversation isn't going away. How it plays out could change the province and the whole country. I'll keep watching so you don't miss a thing. Subscribe for updates on this story and Canada's future. Subscribe for updates on this story and Canada's future. Thanks for tuning in.